And welcome to episode 20. Yeah, we're
Skip
not
like
dead.
three numbers.
We're on
Yeah.
episode 20.
I know where are the rest of the numbers that
Oh
Yeah,
you
my
just
I
said
just
five,
god.
four in.
Look.
there's
Anyways, episode 20. We're still live, if you're still there. Welcome. We have the guest, Ryan, Mr. Gaskins,
What's
the
good?
person that replaced me for tier list. I never turned you at
Nah,
a young age.
never.
Nigga, you did like five at
Oh
one
yeah, the
day
hottest
before.
SpongeBob character tier list, bro. That shit was hilarious.
You did
maybe
like
he
five
stopped
one
being
day.
here because you wouldn't stop doing tier lists for like a fucking year.
Look, it was just an addiction. I went to rehab and everything. We're good.
It's worse than a
Anyways,
porn addiction.
You went to rehab, huh?
yeah.
Oh really, bro? You trying to fuck me, bro?
What? You should have run.
Oh
Bro,
my
I'm about to make an
god.
OnlyFans, bro.
I'm
Just
gonna
for
be
fun.
honest with you, bro. We're gonna go ahead and skip introductions. Fuck that bullshit. We're gonna go into the topic today.
What? Hold.
Um,
Jeez, this has been like 1 minute. Chill.
Yeah,
Bro,
well,
don't
I'm
even
trying to
matter
get
for
you
it, bro.
right there, no condom. So
What? Wait,
I
we're not
think
gonna
we're gonna
skip
start with
that.
the topic.
We're not. Wait, we're not gonna
We
skip
are
what you
gonna
just
do
said.
I said what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the topics
Let me
at
speak,
hand.
nigga. Damn.
So
Anyway.
we actually have two topics today,
What the
and
fuck?
Down Horrendous is not happening today because nobody got time to stay up past fucking 3, nigga. So the first topic we're gonna be talking about Tyler the Creator's new album, "Call Me If You Get Lost." Okay, we sat here, we listened to it all together. Besides Jewel, I don't even know if she's even here still, but if she is still here. All right. So yeah, we all listened to it besides Jewel because Jewel wanted to be fucking pretty princess girl, woman moment, not want to listen to a real nigga album.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Imagine I was
Call
listening
Me
to
If You
RC
Get
Party
Lost.
album.
Call Me If You Get Lost. Tyler's third gold medal in his fucking grand marathon that he's been
He
on
just
since
doesn't
Flower
miss.
Boy. He hasn't missed and he won't miss. I don't think so, at least.
Famous.
He's like I said, his third gold medal in his marathon that he's been running for. He's an Olympian at this point. This thing is like a fucking Olympian. Okay. He hasn't missed. Call Me If You Get Lost is a goddamn amazing album. We sat here and spazzed for an hour straight. Damn near every song, top to bottom. The flow of the album is amazing. Interesting lyrics. Great lyrics. I love the lyrics because it's showing Tyler be this confident fucking beast on the mic. Something that he was before, but and always has been, honestly. But with Call Me If You Get Lost is just like that has been emphasized greatly. From the way he aggressed, he's so aggressive on the first few tracks to this like slow descent into what ended up being the song "Sweet," best song of the year. That shit is amazing. How that song plays out, but regardless, the aggression at the top of the album, even to the fucking bottom of the album, till we get to the final track, Wilshire, where he spits his fucking heart out
Yeah, yeah.
in a way unbelievable on a fucking beat that doesn't change for 8 minutes. If you hate that shit, you're weird. It's a very interesting
People
beat.
hate it?
Firstly, yeah, Anthony Fantano said it was the worst song on the album.
Wow.
And so
opinion
because of
doesn't
Anthony
matter, so-
Fantano said that, yeah, he doesn't matter, but people think he does. So because of that
Yeah.
reason, you get a bunch of people now saying that Wilshire is the worst song on the album, which makes me want to strangle
Ew.
them. But yeah, as as a real nigga, my favorite song is "Sweet." I'm not about to say the whole title name. I'm just saying the first song
Yeah.
title. That's a dope song, top to bottom, great features, beautiful track. My favorite song from him was "New Magic Wand," but it's been dethroned. And funny enough, my second favorite track is "What's Your Name," and that's probably just as good, honestly. It's just a little bit shorter, and it is not as expansive on production, feature listings. I mean, YoungBoy did fucking amazing on the song, which is crazy because YoungBoy shit, but he did great on that song. Jake, ball your fist, okay?
It's good. Okay.
So I think the "What's Your Name" song is just so goated. It's such an unbelievable way. The sample is goated. It's goated. Tyler does sample. When he does, it's pretty awesome. But on that song, I think he nailed it when it comes to how he chopped that song because it's very simple but efficient. And then my third favorite song would have to be Wilshire, because that's Tyler's best writing in my opinion. I don't care what anyone says. It's his best writing because for 8 minutes straight, he doesn't miss a bar. For 8 minutes straight, he explains this story so fucking well. So fucking well that it feels like this nigga was hurting while writing it. You're put into that position to think about what he's thinking, to feel what he was feeling because of how descriptive he was with his writing. It's an interesting display of penmanship, if you ask me. Okay? And then, as you know, like I said, the beat doesn't change for 8 minutes. But see, there's a thing called a canvas, okay, my niggas? It's a canvas. And that's what he wrote that shit to. A fucking long ass canvas. This shit's stretched, okay? Might feel slow and boring to a bunch of niggas that don't got a fucking brain and a couple of ears on their head. But to a real nigga that do have those things, I'm telling you right now, that fucking canvas is what held that story up so well. Because you don't need too much going on when you got so much going on in this story. Because the focus was the story, not whatever the hell he was saying. And these are very simple concepts, of course. But when you got people like Anthony Fantano, who has a following as big as he does, making people think that things like that is bad, it's weird. It's very important that we do that because it's crazy that the same nigga gave To Pimp a Butterfly a 10 when Mortal Man is the same concept. And what I mean is not
you didn't
lyrically.
have Tupac at the end.
If anything, what he did on To Pimp a Butterfly was less descriptive. Was less descriptive because he didn't actually do it musically. He did, like you said, go into a Tupac interlude and then explain it that way. But when we come to more music, Tyler did that shit for 8 minutes without breaking the music. And it's important to recognize that is great because obviously, like I said, it's a very simple concept, so he's not the first one to do it. But it's interesting because the way that he does it and how efficiently he does it. And that's it. Because anybody can do it, but your efficiency is what matters. And I think he did it very well. People can disagree if they want to. Suck my big black dick if you think so. Okay? Simple. But like I said, that's why I like Wilshire because it's such an interesting story. It's hilarious too, by the way. If you're not laughing at that, you're crazy. I don't know what's so funny about Tyler having hardships in his relationship life, but as fucked up as that sounds, I think it's hilarious. And I think it's the way he presents it as more of like his confidence high. He's not talking like heartbreak type shit. I mean, he is in a way, but I mean, he's talking in such a confident tone. Like his delivery is so confident that it doesn't really make that seem so obvious. And then, like I said, the story's fucked up. Oh my god, that story's fucked up. You just listen to it. You know, it's fucked up. But it's a very interesting story, and how he displays that throughout the entire album from start to finish, very interesting. And it kind of reminded me of what Hove did on 444, when he was just kind of going in on shit that he felt specifically about the rap game, specifically about certain people within the rap game. People didn't like what he did on what Hove did on that because they felt uncomfortable by it. And I'm not saying people feel uncomfortable by Call Me If You Get Lost because no one gives a fuck what Tyler has to say in that regard. Beside a few people, because a couple of people have responded already, but I don't think Tyler or anyone gives a shit about rap beef anymore. Because the last rap beef that mattered was Pusha T and Drake. And no one gives a shit because niggas are either dying or they're making shit trap songs. So no one gives a fuck. But the little bit of dissing that he does on the album isn't important. It's just the fact that he was doing it with such confidence that's important. Delivery, flow, purpose. The intricacies of it. Great album. 9 out of 10 if you want to put a rating on it. But I don't like putting ratings on things. But 9 out of 10 if you want to put a rating on it. 8 out of 10 if you want to put a rating on it. And you want to seem a little bit more fair to other albums that of such a caliber that even exceed that. But 9 out of 10 if you want to talk about enjoyment. Replayability. Like track listing. Flow of track listing. Once again, delivery. All those things. Exciting rollout, by the way. That's a purposeful thing to add because the rollout for the album was very exciting. And it always is with Tyler because he does it in such a way that should be noted because some people don't mention that. When you think about, album rollouts, there are very few ways people make something so intriguing. But he does it so well. He does it so fucking well. And he always has. Maybe not always. But as of recently, he has. Ever since Flower Boy, because like I said, he's on this fucking championship, Olympian fucking run that he just got his third gold medal on. This nigga might as well turn that shit in for one big platinum medal because he done made himself, he solidified himself as a fucking leader of the goddamn next generation of rap. Not just rap music in general, because he's doing this shit by himself. The beats, the writing, the ideas, all this shit. You can't tell me there's a person that is more of themselves in terms of, overall sound, overall experience than Tyler. He is the artist that people would like to see when they think about somebody that will replace Picasso. Someone who comes out of the fucking shadows, almost out of nowhere seemingly. And when you think about the rise of his fame versus where he is today, what you get is a fucking fusion of what the fuck and goddamn, I'm crying how beautiful this is. And that's the artistry that niggas needed a lot of, because despite how uncommon it is, when that is put to the forefront, it is forcing niggas to be uncomfortable. That uncomfortability is what pushes things forward, and Tyler has definitely pushed things forward. Not just being a solo artist, but also understanding that with this power, this ability that he has to be this great artist, he can give it to other people. And that's why you get people that you don't normally see. It's almost like that Kanye effect where he can get anyone on the track and that shit's going to be great, regardless if they're on that track or not. Or maybe he might make them excel past their own artistry. In the case of YoungBoy, for this album. So I think Call Me If You Get Lost is a great way to show that Tyler has not stopped being an amazing artist that he is. Now you guys can speak.
All right.
I guess
You can go. The guest.
I'll go next?
Yeah.
Alright, why not? I mean, he basically explained everything, so I'm just gonna go through track by track. So yeah. Sir Baudelaire, fun fact, I got the album early on a zip.
Oh god.
And I only did 15 seconds into the first track. I recognize it. I'm like, holy shit, he's rapping on Michael fucking Irvin by West Side Gun. One of my favorite West Side Gun songs personally. He goes into Corso. Corso was good, I mean, it's just there in my opinion. Lemonhead. I was really feeling it until 42 Doug came in. Like, that man is just never again. Please do not put 42 Doug on that shit. What's Your Name? Featuring YoungBoy and Ty Dolla $ign. I was listening to it, I'm like, holy shit, this is amazing. I was like, bro, YoungBoy's gonna somehow fuck this shit up. But he didn't. I mean, I was very surprised. Best shit YoungBoy's ever done, in my opinion. Lumberjack.
It's not an opinion.
Lead single. Shut the fuck up, Jake. So, Lumberjack, I thought it was a really good single leading up to the album. I was like, hold up, bro, this man's on his braggadocious shit. I was like, damn, bro, like, this is like a whole new Tyler. And it just reminded me of those old Odd Future beats, like with the dusty drums and shit. Hot Wind Blows with Lil Wayne. I was the only one on Discord overreacting and spazzing to Lil Wayne's verse. He did so amazing. Every time him and Tyler link up, it's just a hit. Massa, that was a really good song too, especially after Hot Wind Blows. Run It Up. I really don't remember Run It Up. That's the one I least go to, but I remember it was still good. Manifesto. At first, when I heard it, I didn't like it, and I think it was because of the Discord shitty quality with the album.
Oh, it absolutely was.
And I was like, bro, what the fuck is Domo Genesis doing on this, bro? Like, if Freddie Gibbs was on this shit. But then I went back. I listened to Domo's verse. He did his thing. Tyler, too. He was spitting facts all over that track. Let me just say that. And then number 10, Sweet / I Thought You Wanted to Dance. That's my favorite. Probably my favorite Tyler song ever. It beat out Glitter off of Flower Boy for me. Yeah, dude, like, I was like, oh my god, dude, this first part is beautiful. And then he turned this into, like, a reggae track. I was like, oh! Brent Faiyaz and that other chick, I forgot her name. Shout out to you. That shit was beautiful. Like I was like, bro, because like, let me just say this. Like after we listened to that song, I was like, bro, I cannot wait for this album to get over so I could go back and listen to that track.
No, seriously, bro. That shit's a beautiful
Yes,
song.
sir.
Yeah, Mama Talk. You know, that was just like an interlude, right? That was the interlude.
Yeah, it was an
Yeah.
album.
Rise. I think that one's Rise is very underrated in my opinion. I love that beat a lot. I think that one's like top 3 off the album for me. Bless another interlude. Juggernaut, bro. I was so disappointed with Juggernaut. I was like, bro, Uzi and Pharrell, bro, this shit's gonna be a fucking banger. Uzi did his thing. I haven't heard him spit like that in a minute. Pharrell was just there, in my opinion. You know. Wilshire. Yeah, Banjo basically said it all about that track, you know, the storytelling, just everything. Also, I seen the girl who he was talking about on that track, and I do not blame him for being upset, let me just say that. And then Safari. Safari, that was just like the perfect closer track in my opinion. Like that shit was great. So overall I give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, it's not good. It's his second best basically for me. So yeah, I'm done. All right, who
What
wants
you
to
got
talk?
over it?
Wait, what?
What album you have over it?
I got Igor over it.
Same here.
Dub.
Just kidding. I have Bastard over it.
Mixing
A
doesn't
word?
matter. I forgot.
No.
Even better.
Mixing doesn't matter. I forgot. My bad. So with Tyler, you know, I got introduced to him during the edgy times of Tyler. You know, the bastard goblin times, and he's like, "Oh, he's not the Tyler though." Like, I'm just saying this because basically when I was hearing him before Flower Boy, up to Wolf, I was like, he's okay when he comes to like some of the storytelling tracks, but it's just everything else. And I'm like, yikes on. But with this 3-track run, I feel like he mastered like who he is as a person and what he's going through during said album and trying to get you in the mindset of it. Especially with this album, Igor, I feel like it is perfected. And I I wouldn't say I'm surprised by this album, but I'm like, damn, this this is a great album. Might be album of the year for me. Um, so I guess I'll go through the track list. I rock with songs people might not like. So first one, you know, Mr. Baltimore or whatever it's called. I was like, this is a decent, you know, opening track. Not bad. Gets you in the mood. And Lemonhead is the next one, right? You know, Corso. Corso. I rock with Corso. It's not like anything crazy, but I was like, I vibe with it. Lemonhead. I don't hate it. Uh, I was like, damn, it goes hard. And this is my first time hearing 42 Doug. But I was like,
Ew.
yeah, first time.
Wait, you didn't hear him on We Paid? That song was everywhere.
Surprisingly, didn't. I
Well, you got saved.
yeah. So
Come
when I
on, bro.
heard
You
him,
don't go outside
when
clearly.
I heard him uh, on Lemonhead, I didn't think he did bad or it was like terrible or unbearable. I was like, oh, fair enough. It's just like one of those things. You're like, oh yeah, cool. Um,
Mm-hmm.
with this album especially, I would say that the features stand out way more than any of his other ones. Because when you look at the features in this, you're like, what the fuck? Not like the eager ways, like, oh shit, it's Sidon, it's Frank Ocean, it's this guy. It's like people that you know are gonna be good on their Tyler track. But on this album, it's more like you're interested in like what they're gonna do on it, especially Young Boy. When I was like, what the fuck is Young Boy doing on a Tyler song? And then when I listened to fucking What's Your Name, I was like, why is Young Boy flowing on a Tyler song? It was something else. And Lumberjack, I heard it when it was the single, and I was like, damn, he's on his braggadocious shit. And I was like, if it sounds like this, like if it sounds like this, the whole album, I'm gonna like it. And it did more than I expected, so I appreciate it. Hot Wind Blows. I would say a pretty good Lil Wayne verse in a while, and that's saying something. Massa, I rock with. Run It Up. I don't know why, but I feel like that song's underrated for me. It's an underrated song for me.
Too
Like,
long.
yeah, I was gonna say it's too long. Like the building point of the song, I feel like it's way too long. It's
We
like
gon'
40,
run it up.
like it's like 40, 50 seconds. But after
I
that, I
know.
really like the song. Yeah.
Besides the hook, well, no, there was one part like the nipple of the hook. He kind of switched up the beat of that part, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And it was like pretty much the third time they played the hook. That shit was dope. It's not a bad song. It just runs a little
Yeah.
too long.
I feel like it's one of those underrated songs that I get to come back to. But I didn't say I didn't like it. It was just like a filler track to me until I had to like replay it because it kind of I was like, damn, it was on shuffle, and I listened to it. I was like, damn, I remember this being so good. Manifesto, I rock with it, and obviously the one that everybody's cooming over, sweet, sweet. I mean, sweet. I thought I was ready to dance.
Thinking of Gone Gone.
Yeah, just a little bit. I feel like this is what some might say. This is the summer 2021 song. This right here,
100%.
It is.
it definitely is. I I was like, damn, I love it. Especially just everything about the song. At first, when I seen there is a song that was 9 minutes, I was like, ah, shit, here we go again. But then it's like one of those songs where you literally is like, damn, um, I wish it was longer, low key. Especially, I thought you wanted to dance. I like obviously there are two songs in one, but I thought you wanted to dance the most out of the two.
Oh yeah, that build up was crazy.
Yes,
And the
sir.
answer that, yeah.
True. The reggae shit. Whew. Vibes.
Rise, I rock with too. Blessed, it's cool. Juggernaut, I had mixed feelings on this song. It felt too short, but it also felt like Pharrell should not be on there. It's like one of
Yeah.
those to me. Where I was like, oh shit, oh yeah, Tyler flowing, Lil Uzi going crazy, and then Pharrell come on, and his verse is like fucking 3 years. I'm like, damn, I wish I, I wish I had more Tyler Uzi on this song.
I really wanted to hear Uzi going much longer.
Yeah, instead we had to listen to Pharrell, which I'm not dissing the man, but like he just didn't feel right on the
I
song.
love Pharrell, but
Yeah,
yeah, I love Pharrell.
he
What the
didn't feel
fuck?
right on the
Yeah.
song, which was the thing. And Wiltshire, once again, a perfect example of good storytelling by Tyler, which up to this point, you know, the Igor haters and the no one really hates Fireboy, but the Igor's haters really don't understand the
He
storytelling
said
of it.
nobody.
And it just shows, you know, how well it is on this album too. And I like it a lot. Some people, the song might go over their head and be like, "It's an 8 minute song. Why is it talking so long?" Even though they be busting every time people like Nas do storytelling. So yeah, and Safari is a nice little ender. I would also say this is my second favorite album for free, and you know obviously Igor wins over this one. Um, but I think this is what niggas thought what Igor's gonna be, but it wasn't.
Literally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what niggas thought Igor is gonna be, and there. Yeah, are you happy, niggas? You got it.
Now that he's done
God.
Igor and done this, niggas are like, actually, the Igor shit was kind of better.
Yeah, that's what made me happy the
Weird.
most. Once y'all got the rap album you wanted, then Igor grew on you niggas. Yeah, only took you 2 years.
That's what pissed me off. Niggas were like, yeah, so I mean, I love Igor now. Like, shut up, you pussy ass nigga.
I wanna
Like,
stop with
y'all so annoying.
niggas like finally after 2 years, I finally appreciate this after listening to fucking call me. I was like, shut up.
Damn, I remember
Call
getting
me if you do
crucified
that.
for liking
Yeah,
Igor.
I was like, I kind of like it. Nigga, you like singing? Yeah, we're gonna do about it.
Nigga, how dare you like a nigga that sings?
I know.
That nigga not
Come
rapping.
on, you don't
Yeah,
wanna
it's
hear
almost like he
Tyler
said it
talking
wasn't
about
rap.
raping girls on the track.
Yeah,
Bitch, I gotta slap you. That nigga should not be singing. He should be rapping.
he gonna be rapping about
Like what, bro?
therapy about Six Flags people. Let's just say that. Yeah,
Shit's
that.
weird, bro.
Bro, I love that song. I love Colossus, bro. That shit's hilarious.
So yeah,
Hey, Jake, what you think about the
what do
album?
you think
Oh,
about
you're not done?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, really great album of the year for me currently, as we're recording
Nice.
this, and I feel like once again, two things. One, Tyler just know how to make a perfect summer vibe album too. Just gotta say, two for two for summertime. I didn't know if Flower Boy was also in the summer, but Igor and this going crazy for summer. Where I'm dying.
Always.
Anyways, Jake, how you feel about the album?
Well, you know, album's good. You know, you guys obviously, you know, copied my notebook hand in hand because I said all that stuff before you guys
Oh
did.
my god. Jake.
Nah, but it was a good album. Not really a music guy, so I really don't have much to say about it.
How about the Young Boy feature?
Yeah, that's what
I was
gonna
getting on that. You ain't had to wait very long. All right. As much as it pains me to say, he did do good on that album. However,
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
all right, this is the big part, right?
Oh no.
YoungBoy fans want validation so fucking bad because all I see all over my like Instagram or like on my fucking TikTok, whatever the fuck, bro. Oh yeah, now you YoungBoy haters talking about he good. This is like relax, dog. He had one verse, it was good. His features are better than the actual songs. Also, you guys are YoungBoy dick riders to the max because y'all was the same people talking about Tyler's gay. Why would we listen to him? But the moment YoungBoy has a track with him, y'all immediately hop on it and like it is on Tyler's dick. Like nah, bro.
Facts.
I ain't gonna let that shit slide. Like I had actual points why I didn't like YoungBoy. Y'all just didn't like Tyler because he likes men. And that don't make no sense. Like I don't know. Seemed kind of stupid to me.
A little bit sus.
That being said, it's still fuck YoungBoy till I die.
Right.
But he did good.
Jay Furvide, he did good on the song. All right. Now,
Oh yeah, also one last thing. Apparently ASAP Rocky was supposed to have a verse on Corso. That's just what I wanted to say.
Glad he
real
didn't.
quick.
bro, A$AP Rocky supposed to be on like every album, but apparently he's supposed to be on Igor, on the new Magic Wand, supposed to be on Corso. Like, we get it. Y'all want Rocky for
My
some
thing is this, bro. He works with the nigga a lot. Every song that he works with him doesn't have to be released.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that he was supposed to be on it. It just means that he had a verse on it that it's not on it anymore. Two
Yeah.
totally different things. It'd be different if the whole song was created, mixed, mastered, was going to be slotted for the album and then got pulled. That's a totally different situation.
And they don't get it. And
They don't get it because niggas are not happy with this man.
Jake's talking about how, Young Boy is borderline bad. And recently,
Borderline.
he's bad.
Niggas said,
We recently seen a bad movie, and this reminded me of experiences of movies that might be bad, or movies you just seen that just give you a bad taste in your mouth. Just a terrible one. And I'll start since mine is interesting to say the least. So, in a good old 2016, a movie called Conjuring 2 came out. Shout out to Conjuring 3. I never seen it yet. Whatever. So, before it started being like the whole, scary movie MCU type joint, it was basically like 3 movies, I think, at this point. It was The One, it was Annabelle that I didn't see because I didn't care about the doll bitch, and then this one.
The dog bitch.
And a difference between when I seen Conjuring 1 and 2 is, one, I seen Conjuring 1 pretty early, and it was in a pretty good theater. Second one, however, was a few years later. And let's say it was like pretty full because niggas knew what The Conjuring was. It was like Paranormal Activity. And most tickets were full except this one, and I mean godforsaken one terrible movie theater and a place that people represent that the Bernardino, some might say. And let's just say there's a lot of enhanced hood ignorance in there. So so I was like, okay, we're gonna see the second one. Let's go, Squawk, whatever. Because the first one kind of scared me. I was like, whatever I was at the time. So we get our seats or whatever. Me, my brother, my mom, my stepfather, and Wilbur getting some snacks. And how do I say this nice? Basically, like 50 niggas come through at the same time, getting seats, and I was like, oh no, oh no. They I know some of them were talking about how they just literally went out the back door, how they literally brought in snacks that are loud as hell. Literally niggas on the phone talking to their hoes at the time.
Just like me, bro.
Before the movie even started, I was like, this is gonna go bad.
They're just like a meme for real.
Yeah,
No
they want to
cap.
be him.
So, when during the Outlaw movie, if you don't know, the main appeal to horror is the environment that you're in, so you can get like a feel of. Well, you get it, the point. Good environment makes a good horror movie. Some might say. So basically, their environment was threw off by hood niggas. There, I wish I could make some of the stuff up I seen, but I can't. Bitches were twerking to a girl being grabbed by a fucking nun ghost.
What the?
Oh shit!
I
Nigga,
was
you got front row seats to the best show. What you talking about?
yeah, bro. I'm like,
That's what you should have been watching.
yeah, I was like, bro, I can't pay attention.
True.
There's hoes working. You gonna be get scared? Nah. So eventually, when they started cool down during like the halfway point throughout the movie, and there's no more snacks because they bought them all, and so basically, I was like, sure, it can't be any worse. This can't be any worse. And besides, there is niggas, and I mean like, let's say our age of niggas when I was like 14, 15, trying to watch this movie with my family, and there's like, we're gonna make fun of the movie, not like obviously, but whenever it was like, a rising action, like if anybody's seen the movie, there's like a heavy prediction for like the Cricket Man, and then obviously the Cricket Man comes out in the movie, and it was like, "You want some balls of water? I'm gonna break your neck, little bitch," or something. This like,
So
damn.
Jimmy Cricket.
Yeah, this is like, damn, this bitch go die the whole time. They talk their like, you always get the connotation that there's always a baby crying or niggas talking throughout the movie, but this was actual. There is not a second they were commentating on what the fuck was happening. Like I was Stevie Wonder. I know what I'm seeing. I was like, damn, nigga.
Y'all just see him take a bro. I think he just got fucked up.
It's like, oh, she was like, they made it so obvious, like, oh shit, where'd the bitch go? She was just in the closet. I was like,
Hey, yo, and a
Where the
bitch
hell-
died, bro. Come on, like, go.
Damn, she got fucked up. He really just chopped her head off, put it in a box, and then like, damn, nigga, I need a whole description of what I just
Yeah,
said.
they-
nigga, I
Oh,
wish
It's
this
a dumpster, bro.
this is basically what happened. And then, like, basically at the end, it was just like, hey, y'all, we go fuck some shit up. So basically, during like the last 5 minutes of the movie, shit was going down. Everybody in the theater got kicked out because niggas are wilding. So I didn't even know what happened at the end. I was like, what the fuck happened? There's a whole thing going on. The bitch was getting like exorcism.
Mutilated.
Yeah, that was going on, and I never knew until like, I don't know, like a few months later it was going on because we got kicked out from Hood Ignorance. So that was nice. So yeah, Conjuring 2, great movie. Would recommend.
10 out of 10.
So you didn't watch The Conjuring 2, you watched Hood Niggas Be Hood Niggas.
Basically.
You watched
And
the
twerking.
you watched Leprechaun get out the hood. No.
Bro, that
Yeah.
movie's goated.
No,
We gotta watch that one day.
Unironically,
Bro,
best
Leprechaun in the
movie.
Hood is hilarious.
we actually have to watch that movie, bro.
Nigga
Bro,
really got his
Ice-T
eye
is
poked
in it.
out.
Not watching Leprechaun to get out the hood. Jesus.
Bro, you
Bro.
already tried to watch Fast 9. Like, why not take a chance on this one?
Like,
Because y'all won't shut up about family now.
we
Bro,
literally-
All it takes is one crazy scene, and y'all niggas are going to lose it.
But like, if I don't have family, I'm nothing.
Yeah,
True.
bro. That was a quote in the movie.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't care.
Anyways,
Family or some shit like that.
La familia.
Oh, Julia. Oh, brother. That was the bad movie we were talking about.
Shitty ass fucking movie.
It was so great that
Bro,
it made
you're
me lose
sleeping
brain
on it.
cells.
My family needs me, sir. You
That
can't
movie
breathe in
was
space.
hilarious.
That the ghetto ass. All right, we'll talk about Fast another day. Maybe this time. Anyways, Jake, want to talk about your experience, your bad movie experience?
Yeah. So I remember. So me and a bunch of people actually, we were a little bit like too deep in the movie theater. I say like there's like probably like 20 people. So we went to go watch Endgame when it came out, and you got a bunch of people with you. Some dumb shit's about to go down. So we're in the movie theater. We're getting ready to watch the movie. All the like ads and commercials and whatnot is showing. And one of my friends gets the bright idea to throw something at a lovely couple and their kids in front of us.
What an asshole.
Yeah. So they do it. The family looks back, obviously like, what the fuck happened, blah blah. Understandably, right? I would be upset if someone threw some fucking popcorn and shit at my family. So they don't do anything, and then halfway through like the movie, guy gets up. He like grabs like a random ass traffic cone. I don't know why it's in there in the aisle. And he points at, like, it looks like he's pointing at me, because he's pointing like in my general direction. It looks like he's pointing at me. So he's like, whoever threw that shit, I'ma fuck you up. Do some shit like that, just threatening all of us, right? And so we look at each other, and we're like, does he not realize we're all together? Because like we're taking up like 2 rows, and I'm just like, does he not realize we're all together? So we wait until the movie's done, and so I walk to the bathroom, and I see him get out the bathroom. I'm over here waiting for him to say something. He just walked past me. I'm like, oh, okay. And then right after that, Steven spoiled fucking Endgame for everyone. So.
He dies.
No, yeah. Well, like, no, spoiler alert for if you're fucking living under a rock for the past fucking 2-3 years. You know how Iron Man dies at the end.
No
So-
way. Shut the fuck up.
No way.
Yeah, so what Steven does right after we fucking watch the movie is we go outside. He's like talking to like, he's seeing people walk into the movie theater getting ready to watch Endgame. He's like, guys, do not go in there. Iron Man dies at the end.
Y'all think that nigga
Piece of
shit,
shit.
bro.
And then you know what he
Nah, bro,
does at that? He
I'm
goes
not
inside
on
the movies itself. It says it again. He's like, guys, Iron Man dies at the end of this movie. And then
Still, y'all had to be dying laughing at that shit.
I'm like, Steven, shut the fuck up. Like, bro. And no, it was
That nigga is
hilarious.
horrible.
Here, bro, look at the chat.
I don't know.
Oh, really?
Don't say that. It's reminding me of a meme.
Yeah. Look at your check your phone.
Episode 1, good times.
I was playing Cyberpunk that day.
Oh,
That's crazy.
also, I have another one. You remember the movie with the little kid? He like was pretty much like Superman if he turned evil or some shit. What the fuck was it called? That one. Movie was bad.
Oh shit! I watched that
sounds like
movie. That shit
that sounds
sucked.
terrible.
That
So
shit fucking sucked.
two summers ago, my summer of me going into my senior year. So me and my mans, we decide, like, let's have just like movie night, whatever. Like, come over my crib, chill for a little bit, watch a movie. All right, but so we're driving to the movie theater, and we gotta hit either the boulevard or some fucking highway, all right, to get there. And we see like 2-3 car crashes on the way there. So we're like, what the fuck? Whatever. And so we get into the movie theater. Movie theater is empty as fuck. There's only one
Wonder why.
other person watching Brightburn when we get into the movie theater. Only one. And so we're like, okay, whatever.
That should have been a sign.
Bro. So we're watching the movie. It's not scary, but like I hate watching gruesome shit because it makes me like fucking fidget. I just don't like fucking watching that shit. So the part where the fucking girl's about to get her eye cut out, I ran out the room because I didn't want to fucking see that shit. Then I came back and my man's ran too. I'm like, what the fuck? All right. So we're looking at each other. I'm not really into the movie, and I'm just like, bro, I low-key want to leave or some shit. He was like, all right, like, just give it a little bit. So there's a part where the kid's chasing his uncle down the road, and like he crashes his fucking car, and that shit, like, it scared me because how fucking loud the crash was. So I'm like, yeah, we're leaving. Fuck that. So we did, bro. Going back to his crib, bro. We seen like 3 more car crashes and shit, bro. Like, bro, we're getting off this fucking road, bro.
So this is Jake telling us that he was a pussy one night while watching a shitty fucking horror movie.
That's literally what I just heard.
Listen, man,
I've
if
seen
you
more gruesome shit
listen,
at work.
interpret it
Bro,
how you
if I
want
was
to.
there, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Nah, bro, interpret it how you want to. Eat a dick. Okay.
Nigga, we don't need to interpret what was already said. You
What was
already
that?
said everything.
What was that?
You were a pussy.
D'Angelo, your mom is a lovely woman, bro.
That's
Sure,
not
there's
what
a
he said.
moment about her.
But honestly, bro, on topic of that, because I mentioned this the day that it happened, because niggas didn't want to listen. But dead ass, when he said that shit, he wasn't even talking to me. He was talking to Ryan.
Oh,
What
really?
did I do?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm dead ass. He said some shit. Ryan has said some shit to Nizzy about the business thing again. And he's like, "Your mom's a prostitute. Shut up." I was like,
That makes it
"Damn."
funnier.
But then everybody, but yeah, that's what I was saying. But everybody was saying it was me. I was like, "Nigga," he literally just responded to him talking about the business because you mentioned something about the business. So he was
Oh.
like, in reply to business, he was saying the only business your mom is being a prostitute. I
Well,
thought everybody caught on.
I thought-
No one
no,
saw
I-
it.
Mom
I
was
Everybody-
thought-
in 2021.
Hey,
we
no, I
wondered.
thought it was you because everyone was saying it was like he was saying it towards you. So I was like, oh.
yeah,
that's what
everybody.
I thought.
I was like, bro,
Hey, but
Damn,
no,
Ryan.
though. That's my
No.
fault.
what the Nizzy doing?
What the what the businessman do? Speaking of businessman, Mizzy, if you're watching this, we miss you.
We do.
No.
True.
You think
You know he's not
gonna
watching.
tune in?
You know he's not.
Yeah, you think he'll tune in 40 minutes in?
Probably not.
He wouldn't tune in 2 minutes, and he wouldn't tune in for a second. He left us
True.
one night because he got tired of being bitched after not being bitched.
And sent his
So,
bank statement.
Chill. Anyways, cough. Part 2. Anja, what was your terrible experience on the movies?
I mean, it was even less about the movies. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was more about the whole situation as a whole, what was going on. All right.
Go ahead.
So, it was when I had gotten out of basic training, like my job school training. Basically, they put you like through fucking. It's pretty much like being in college for a few months. I mean, it could be longer than that. It could be a year or whatever. But in my case, I was only there for a few months. And let me tell you, putting a bunch of young people in situations together on the weekend with no supervision is a horrible idea. and that is what happened this horrible night. All right, so I got my laptop or whatever set up in one of the general rooms where the mad niggas would come through or whatever. So I got my shit set up. We playing Mortal Kombat. Nigga thought it's a bright idea. He was like, "Let's put on a movie, get some popcorn, and let's get some bitches in here." And I was like, sure. So we start watching the movie. First off, the nigga picked the SpongeBob movie. Golden movie.
Nice.
But why right now, right? All right. So here's where the story gets bad, but it gets bad and then it goes worse.
Oh boy.
Okay. So he said, "Let's get some bitches in." That's not what really happened. So for about a good 20 minutes of the film, it was just me and him sitting in a dark room watching the fucking SpongeBob movie.
Oh,
And by the
Bro,
way,
that
this
movie's
nigga's
lit,
gay.
though.
And it is important that this nigga's gay. So I'm just sitting there, I'm like, is this a setup? Like, am I being set up by a gay nigga that wants SpongeBob with him? So I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I said, where the bitches at? Because you said there was gonna be bitches. And now we sit here watching the SpongeBob movie in pitch black darkness, and I'm not trying to be caught up in this situation because niggas are messy as hell, and I got about 2 more months here, and this is the last thing I want to hear. He's like, "Oh, don't worry, they're coming through, or whatever, right?" All right, and they came through. First, it was one. I'm not even thinking none of that. I'm still watching the movie. I just, feel somebody sit next to me or whatever, right? I turn to my right. And it's the last bitch on earth that I want to see. The bitch. The 23-year-old with the kid that wanted to fuck me.
Oh boy.
I was like, oh my fucking God. I know he didn't tell her to be here. And I was like, that's crazy. I looked at him. I was like, you're fucking crazy. Why would you do some shit like this? You know what I told you about this hoe. But anyways, he absolutely didn't give a fuck apparently. So he called her over here anyways. I'm like, what's good? How's it going? Whatever. She was like, y'all niggas gay as shit watching the SpongeBob movie here. I was like, first off, it was this nigga idea. Secondly, you crazy because you're right here sitting in between us right now and you're not a nigga. And you know, she went into a little bitch girl rant about bullshit, and I was like, I don't give a fuck. You know, it's whatever, right? Okay, fast forward a little bit. We're watching the film or whatever. And then the bitch is really, I'm talking at least 10. At least
Nice.
10. So now we're about 11 girls deep, 2 niggas deep. It's a fucking tilapia fest. I'm talking just mad bitches, right? And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, all right, why are we some grown ass niggas sitting in a fucking room, sweaty as shit probably, smoking fucking sweat. I'm talking musty bitches with fucking tilapia sauce dripping from their ass, talking about some SpongeBob movie. So I had to ask the question. I said, what the fuck is we doing? And everybody just starts laughing, nigga. And then I'm like, why the hell are we watching this SpongeBob movie? Why the fuck are we watching this SpongeBob movie? Is on my only question. So then we were like, well, what movie are we gonna watch then? I was like, nigga, we can watch literally anything that's not a fucking SpongeBob movie. Right? So I like the little bitches pick. And they pick it even worse.
You know,
They
Wait,
decide
hold on, let me guess.
to watch
Let me guess.
go ahead and guess. Because you're never gonna guess it.
Mean
Oh,
Girls.
no. These dumbassos decided to pick fucking A Quiet Place.
what the?
I was like, what?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there like, wait, so we're gonna be silent for hours straight, watching nothing happen. Why? I was like, bitch, we might as well just pull some board game or whatever, right? All right. So this is what I mean by the situation goes from bad to worse. So remember, I already said, Shawty that I didn't really fuck with was already in the room or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, a part of the reason why she really didn't fuck with me after a while and started to lie on me about shit is because she thought I wanted to fuck her. I didn't. And then because she thought that, she saw me hanging out with who was my friend, who she thought wanted to fuck me, which, I mean, at the time, I didn't think she did anyways. But she didn't fuck with her. So I didn't invite the girl, my friend, after I found out that Shawty was in there, right? But somehow, you know, like I said, you get a bunch of, you know, group of niggas our age in a certain place, and niggas are messy, shit gets around. So it got around already. So what does my friend do? She fucking shows up because bitches don't like to do shit but cause problems. So I was like, oh my fucking God, why did you just walk through that fucking door, bro? So then I'm already uncomfortable as shit. I'm like, I kind of just want to go to sleep at this point now because I don't want to be dealing with this shit, right? So what did my friend do? She's trying to make it so fucking annoying by sitting right next to me, and the shawty just dead staring at us. I'm thinking a fucking death rays on me, my nigga. I didn't even have to look. I already knew she was looking at me. I was like, God damn, bro, why did you have to come in this shit? And then now, you know, black women, she loud as hell in my ear. Why did you invite me? Y'all been down here for a couple of hours. I didn't hear her. I'm like, damn. So then what does Shawty do? Out of instinct? Retaliate for no reason. He can do what he want to do, etc., etc. I'm like, this is not happening. These bitches are not arguing about fucking nothing right now. So, like I said, situation that went from bad to worse, just even worse. Because now niggas pull up, and it gets even worse. Because all niggas know is that they're hearing two bitches scream at each other, and they don't know why. So what do niggas do? They egg it on. So I was like, oh my fucking God, unbelievable. So I know this one nigga. This nigga might as well be the most retarded nigga I've ever met in my life. Nigga stupid as shit. I'm like, bro, you are a fucking rock walking. Are you fucking serious right now? He's screaming at this nigga, bro, I know you don't got bitches fighting over you right now. I was like, that's literally not what's going on right now. And he was like, no, it seemed like it to me. So the bad niggas joking and shit. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know, me being who I am, I was like, well, nigga, I might got bitches fighting over me about nothing, but your ass don't got a fucking cut. Go get that shit done. So, you know, now niggas egging on us to talk shit. And the shit just gets even worse, bro. So I'm egging these niggas on. I mean, these niggas egging me on. We arguing back. I'm calling this nigga a pussy. He calling me whatever the fuck he calling me. I said his mama don't work. I said his dog got a broken leg. Whatever the fuck we talking about, right? Bitch is still going, back and forth or whatever, right? So at this time, because of the fucking virus and bullshit, a certain amount of people should only be in a room. Right? That's already one thing. We already crossed that bridge. Remember, I told you to count earlier. We crossed that bridge a while ago. Because it was supposed to only be 10 niggas in the room at a time. At this point, we were probably up to like 25. I'm talking dumb deep for no reason, right? On a weekend, and in this setting, because of shit that was happening with sexual assault and shit like that, they wanted us back in our rooms, but like, I want to say 12 on a weekend. Well, we were pushing 3 o'clock. So, the shit that went from bad to worse to worser got extremely bad when niggas found out what was happening. And I mean, that point, that's just more into like, bullshit with the military or whatever. But at the end of the day, a simple, can we watch SpongeBob at like 8 o'clock turned into argument with niggas, an argument with bitches. I honestly don't even remember how it ended. I really don't remember how it ended. I just remember it happening, and it could have not have. It could have all been avoided. And the main point of the story is there's one feature of the story that matters the most. Okay, y'all already know what it is. It wouldn't have happened if bitches weren't involved. Okay,
Amen.
that's the problem. So that's it. That's my story. My story has less. Like I said, it's less to do with the movie. It's more about random shit happening, and it's not really that interesting when you really think about it. But if you wanted to know, that's one story I could say. I mean, there was one story in the movie that I went to when I was in Detroit. There was like this fucking abandoned mall that had a theater in it. Literally, the only thing that was in there was the theater, but it was like a dead ass mall. So like all the stores and shit was still there, and you can like see it. All the fucking the shit was still, like I said, still up. They didn't like cover it up or nothing. But the theater was just weird because it was like in this really weird back spot of it. But it was like the drawing towards it was that like every movie you watched there was like $1, right? So everybody, yeah, mom, we got ears. Yeah, but yeah, so I'm out there. It was me, my uncle, and I want to say 2 other cousins of mine. So we're not that deep. We go into this fucking, theater in Detroit that looks like a nigga robbed the entire building to get to. When we were walking through the shit, I was like, nigga, how do you know where it's at? Because I don't see shit right now, right? But we come in there, I see mad niggas, right? So what normally niggas do is they just send their kids in that bitch, have them running around crazy, and then I'm like trying to watch the movie, of course. Well, I'm thinking I'm trying to watch the movie or whatever. But the parents got blankets, chairs, and shit set up, sleeping. Kids running around. I'm like, is this a fucking daycare or some shit? Right? All right. But let me tell you what happened. So kids running around, shit going on, whatever. Like I said, we in the heart of the city. And as in the city, I mean the heart of the hood. So naturally, shit goes wrong. And the reason that movie theater got cleared that day is because gunshots were heard, like, literally right outside the fucking door. So, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, older niggas were asleep. My uncle was a dead fucking cold stone. So, gunshots go off. This nigga's still asleep. My cousin's spazzing out. A nigga like me, I'm getting the fuck out my own self. I'm like, y'all niggas get that nigga up if you want to. I'm gone. Like, I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing, right? Niggas spazzing out. A nigga like me, I'm like, all right, I see mad niggas going to this door, this other door. I'm gonna just let y'all go out these doors and see whatever the fuck happens, whatever. The staff trying to calm niggas down. No one's listening. I was like, bro, I just want to go home at this point because this is a real shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. I know I'm not dying today, but damn, y'all niggas are annoying as shit. I already hated being there because the reason why I went there anyways was because my uncle was like, I want to spend more time with you or whatever. Nigga, you went to sleep in a movie, so you didn't even spend the time that you wanted to, whatever. Weird ass nigga. So I'm like, I want to go the fuck home. I definitely got a reason to go home. They can't wake this nigga up. By the time they didn't got back to the car, I'm sitting right outside the fucking car because they were like, we were looking for you and shit. Where did you think I went? Like, y'all niggas is dumb. And honestly, I don't even remember the movie we were watching. It was some dumbass kid movie. It was like fucking shit. I think it was Brave. Might have been fucking Brave. Which I end up later watching in another theater with my fam, anyways, because at that time my people wanted to watch like every Disney movie that came out. That shit ended quickly because holy fuck, those movies fucking suck, especially Brave. I don't like that movie that much. But anyways, yeah. So movie theater got cleared by gunshots. That's the story because nothing happened in theaters. So I don't really know. Honestly, your stories are fucking great. Like I don't know, like. Acting up in the theater is one thing, like, but like I'm the one that's doing it, so it's nothing. But like I do that everywhere I go, so it's not like there's a theater that matters. But I don't know, Jake's story with dumbass niggas throwing shit at couples and Steven spoiling it, but that's just funny though. Like I'm gonna be honest, it's horrible.
Bro, when we go to the Cali trip, bro, we gotta watch a movie, bro.
God, spoil Batman.
We're not gonna watch a movie. We're just gonna go in there and fuck up shit. Till I would be honest.
No, when you
freestyling the whole time.
When you was explaining the whole empty fucking movie theater, it reminded me when we went to the mall in Center City, bro.
Bro, that shit was dead as hell. I'm like, damn, where the people at?
Yo, no one was in there. Nothing was in there. Bro, there was like there were two dead ends for some reason.
There was, and then we met fucking Play Lockwood.
we literally went fucking up and around in the fucking store, bro.
I just can't forget that we met the nigga Play Lockwood. Bro,
no, I didn't tell y'all. So when we went to the mall, it was me, Kevin, and who was it? It was me. Enzo, it was one of us. Me, Enzo, and fucking Banjo. I think
it was
so.
Tim.
Oh, it was Tim. So we're in this store. So Tim wants to buy like some type of medicine or some shit, and so we're over here just chilling and whatnot. And so I pull Banjo to the side. I'm like, Banjo, come outside real quick, bro. He's like, all right, what's up? Like, don't the guy who's like watching over the store right now, don't he look like the guy, the cop from fucking Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? And so Banjo's already laughing, so I'm over here like, just look at him. So he's staring at him, and I'm like, no, picture him saying Flint Lockwood.
Bro, I wanted so badly to be like, bro, can you just say Foot Lockwood for me, bro? I'm like, Foot Lockwood. Oh my god, bro. That had gotta be the worst fucking ball.
That ball was horrid, bro. The only one who had fun was Jewel, but she was fucking shopping for lotion or some shit.
Jewel wasn't even having fun. She was just minding her own fucking business and some shit. And then Drew was sitting there in her own little world, and then we came back. We were like, "Drew, there's nothing in this mall." She was
no,
like,
yeah,
bro.
She's over
we
here.
Went to this one fucking part. You're like a goddamn. I don't even know. Like a fucking crystal was hiding behind it. I'm talking laser sights and everything. I'm like, why is this shit like here? Why was having this shit here? Then there's this random knickknack shop that was by itself. I'm like, bro, I want to go. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
I had more fun at. I literally had more fun at the fucking Five Below, bro.
Literally, bro. What the fuck? Bro, I was walking around with that fucking Taco Bell hat. That shit was dumb.
You should have got a Burger King crown, bro.
Bro, if I would have saw, I would have literally walked out of that shit, stole it. Yeah, I would have stole that. And then, bro, I'll be honest, I was scanning some of them water bottles, but after certain bottles, no, ain't nobody looking. So I just
bro.
I took that shit in my bag. I was like, fuck out of here.
So what had happened was, right, so They needed water for
I
their
don't think
fucking.
Ryan told his story yet.
It's cool, bro. He could wait. No. Nah. So what had happened was, so when we was at the Five Below, they needed water for their B&B because they didn't have any. So I'm like, all right, we can just get a bunch of water. And for some reason, they didn't have fucking like a gallon or some shit, or like a big ass. So they just had like water bottles. So all right. So we bring them all to the scan thing because we're like, they're paying with cards so they can scan their own shit. So nobody's watching us. So like me and man, no toss that shit in the bag.
No, bro, I scared two of the bitches. I was like, "What the fuck am I doing, nigga?" I just start dropping that shit out.
Bro, we only scanned like two of them. So like the price only came like on top of the other stuff that they had, like only came out to like what, like $10-15 or some shit like that. So
I'm pretty sure that total was like 6-7, and I'm talking that's because I bought a big ass bag of Doritos.
bro,
That shit could have easily reached 20, but no, I dropped that shit in there so heavy. I'm talking everybody had like at least 2-3 bottles.
no,
I'm like, out of your fucking mind.
it's funny because like you like after a while you was like, damn, maybe that's enough. I'm like, if you don't give me I grabbed that shit.
Because at first I was thinking about paying. I was like, I'm about to be a law-abiding citizen. And I thought I was like, nigga, I was like, nigga, I'm me, and I'm from Detroit. I'm
bro.
walking out.
We just started bagging them bitches,
bro. I said I'm from Detroit. I'm walking out of this bitch with stolen goods.
I ain't gonna cat, bro. When you were scanning through all of them, I was low-key looking at you like, is he serious?
No, bro, because I started looking at it, and then, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. After that third one, after that second one, like I said, I just started deleting that shit. I started dropping that shit in the bag. I was like, "You're fucking crazy."
No, I was happy you fucking picked up on it because I'm over here just staring at you. You over here struggling to fucking find the damn label, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was like, bro, wait.
The face, you get fed up. You're like, man.
No, I wanted somebody to, bro. I wanted one of the employees to be like, "So you can't do that." That would have,
no, it's crazy because not only were there like no employees around us, but also like the stuff that was the scan thing was like guarded, it had like a border, so no one could see us.
Literally, bro. And then there was that one day we were talking about Uno. That dumbass nigga was like, "Oh, there's no Uno here." I was like, "Nigga, who asked you?" And by the way, for your fucking information, Crazy 8 is here, you hoe ass, bitch ass, fuck ass nigga.
Yeah, so like when he walked past, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? So I think I go to a meeting. So I'm like, is he bothering y'all?
I remember because it was crazy because we were talking about it or whatever. He said some shit, and then I was like, that's great. No, that's great. Like I don't. That's great. Like nigga, shut the fuck up.
When we went to go get your phone case, you pulled up with a fucking gun, a toy gun, bro.
Yeah, that shit was funny. We came, bro. Ain't nothing funnier than coming like 10 niggas deep in a vegan spot on a random ass Saturday or whatever the day was.
Oh my god, bro.
That shit was.
All right, Ryan.
I'm gonna hand the mic back to Ryan. If you got a story, go ahead. Let it
Unfortunately, I do.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, so
what the Ryan do?
Story. I had broken my arm. All right, and like my friends and their parents, like, they all had like a. Wait, what?
Can I sign your cash?
Yeah, I got you. So
what the cash doing?
They were. So they all went for rock and jump, and they're like, "Oh shit, this kid has a cast. Oh, okay, I guess he has to do something else." I'm like, "All right, whatever." So me and my mom, we were like, "Okay, let's see what we can do." So we went to go watch fucking Godzilla in theaters, and keep in mind we're in Oakland at this time, so I was like, all right, bro, some shit's gonna go down. It's Oakland. It's like one of the terrible parts. So we get in there, and this movie was out for a while. It was fucking packed. Like I didn't understand it. So the movie was whatever. Just a typical Godzilla. It was like 2013. I think Bryan Cranston was in it, and then they killed him off in like the first 10 minutes, which was kind of retarded. But yeah. So we get out the movie theater, right? And this doesn't have anything to do with the theater, all right? And keep in mind, this is one of 2 times I have witnessed this in my life. So we get out the theater, and there's this homeless man and this homeless woman, and they're just like sitting there arguing, and me and my mom go over to like, yo, what's going down? And then all of a sudden, I kid you not, this homeless man spit in this homeless woman's face.
He just like me for real.
He fucking spit in her face, and I was like, oh my god. And it was just so crazy. Because apparently she was threatening him with a knife before. That's what one of the people told me, like, when I got there. I was like, oh my god. But yeah, but other than that, I mean, that's, like, it's pretty dry, I mean, always at movie theaters, there's always, like, the people that bring in their little fucking kids, and they're making noise and shit, can't concentrate on the movie. That shit's annoying. If you bring, like, an infant to a movie, I'm sorry, you need to be put in jail.
You getting punched and the infant getting punched.
You need to be escorted out of that bitch because
Hey, yo,
I'm about to
literally, bro.
ugly ass baby in my ear while I'm trying to watch
What the baby doing?
baby getting kicked out. What is happening?
No.
Nah, yeah, you getting punched and your baby getting punched. That's it.
Ironically, someone brought a baby during. Just guess what movie?
Conjuring.
Toy Story.
A Quiet Place. You know the movie
But
where you
that-
need to be
but the-
quiet. So they're going to scenes where there's like, oh shit, the fucking Demogorgons are gonna find us.
Organs.
So they're like, hey, shut up. And the baby's like, where? I was like, nigga, shut up. I was like, nigga, shut up. And then the baby's crying for like the whole time the scene was going on. So I was like, damn, I don't care if anybody dies right now. Because it's dumbass baby. And he did it like 3 more times. Spoilers for the movie. He did it when the father died too. I was like, damn.
Damn.
I was supposed to care about this, but the baby was fucking crying.
What's
The
the
baby?
baby doing?
I was like,
She's like, bro, chill out, bro. I'm trying to watch the film. I don't care if you're like a little bitch boy baby.
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Look at this little fucking baby bitch.
Imagine a girl can give
Oh,
birth
yeah, that
while
reminds
being
me of
quiet.
another thing. There was this one time we were watching
Bro, we don't
we were
care.
watching
Okay.
Toy Story 3.
We do not care.
No, seriously.
We were watching Toy Story
Bitches.
3, and this baby was crying, and then the mom ended up breastfeeding the baby in
Huh?
front of the whole movie. Yeah.
What the breast doing?
You need to be locked up.
Bro, I'm just asking, bro.
This
Yeah,
shit.
this
Did you
just
get a glimpse?
breastfeeding, just carefree.
He's like,
No, I
"Damn,
was like all the
I
way
gotta
at the
take my
top. I
titty out, I
couldn't really
guess."
see the nip.
Hey yo,
The
that
nip.
baby's hungry. Let me pop a tit.
Ah, damn. Alright, come here, little nigga.
Alright, bro, I gotta step up real quick. We're gonna send this back to formula, Jake.
But you got all those, because of like everybody on this fucking wave of body positivity, never saying negative shit. You got these groups of bitches talking about
They're healthy.
breastfeeding like it's fucking. Well, they talk about breastfeeding like it's motherfucking the fucking end all be all. They're like, you shouldn't feed. They should. Every baby should be breast. What if the bitch doesn't have titties? What if she wants to keep her fucking titties, bro?
Bro, that baby's gonna be scraping for some scraps, bro.
That nigga sucking on nipples. Nigga,
Google.
That nigga-
Google
Bro, when he slaps his face on that shit, it sound like a screenshot.
Hey, you know when
God, bro.
your drink's frozen and you're trying to like get that little ounce of drink in there? That's what the baby's doing.
Literally, bro. Let the baby feel like it's some fucking. He can't get no titty milk, man. Ain't no titty. What you talking about? They're like, they just swear it's so pure and you shouldn't do it. Ain't nobody saying that you can't do it. And niggas that say it's gross are fucking weird.
That's weird.
But y'all always got ain't everything got to be some fucking holy spiritual shit. Shut the fuck up with that shit. God damn.
Yeah, that baby's like, damn, I want a refund.
Like nigga, everything ain't some fucking Mother Nature's gift. Talking about some fucking bitch. It's just some milk. Like I'm not about to sit up here and act like it ain't what it is. Like nigga, that shit is some milk. I think it's acting like that shit. Bro, I think every baby should be breastfed. Well, then go and breastfeed every baby, then, bitch. Nobody cares.
Hey yo, wah, I'm a baby.
It's I just want to say, starting with me.
I volunteer to be the first.
I volunteer to contribute.
Hey, yo,
Well, I mean,
Oh, God.
I'm the one who stepped up.
Jeff Bezos stepping down. I'll step up.
I'm not the stepfather. I'm the father who stepped. Oh my.
Hey, simple as this, brothers. It is what it is.
What it is.
What it is.
Wait, you got it, bro?
Huh? Wait, what?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Evil.
Evil.
It'll pop the
What are we
out
talking
for one
about?
time.
Put the titty out for the one time.
Damn, that sucks. Can I get some titty though?
Oh my god. Cool, god.
Fuck it. Bro, they're like, breastfeed babies is wonderful. They just take a bib out, put it around my neck. Where? Where?
Oh, would you look at that? I shit myself.
Oh shit, bro. What you fucking do? Look at that piss everywhere.
Back to formula.
Wait,
Are you seriously
he shit my diapers.
You're still laughing at back to formula.
What? Dang nabbit.
Bro. God, bro.
Oh shit. That shit's funny. That's funny.
Shit, we gotta send this project back to formula.
Bro, because when you started talking about the whole body positivity, I thought you were gonna say bitches was complaining that they were breastfeeding.
Y'all like breastfeeding enough.
Where?
We do not care.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
You okay there, champ?
He's good. He's
No,
good.
I think I'm good, bro.
He's alive. Anyways, if
Oh,
you
my
enjoyed the chaos, like and
I don't think
subscribe.
you did.
I think.
I enjoyed it.
I don't think they enjoyed it. I think we gotta force them to.
Hey yo.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
If you guys don't enjoy it, Jake's gonna come into your room at night.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
come.
I'm gonna pre.
I'm gonna pre. Oh shit! I'm gonna pre all over your
fucking-
face.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna pre.
All
You
over
gotta
my
pre, I'm pre.
Oh,
Okay.
baby, where?
Oh,
Wah!
Where? Breastfeed me. Specifically, breastfeed me.
Oh please put a titty in my mouth, please.
Damn, bro, my folks just died. I need a titty in my mouth.
Oh, damn.
Where?
I had stage 4 cancer.
I lost a leg.
What? I'm losing blood internally.
Nah, bro. Remember in iCarly when Spencer was a baby and shit, bro? That's gonna be me.
That's gonna be me.
Oh no! Please don't breastfeed me.
Bro, hey, bro.
My mouth all
Bro,
out.
hey, bro, they go check their crib. They go see me. I be like, I'm not the baby that you made. I'm the baby that stepped in.
And now they gonna look over to me. I'm just like, I'm just the baby.
I'm just
I'm not the baby you want. I'm the baby you need.
I see my twin over there. He just the jakey. And
Oh.
I think he's gonna be a jakey.
They gonna look at me. I'm gonna have sunglasses on. I'm like,
Bro,
"Wah."
I'll be curled up. I'll be curled up in the ball in the crib looking like a fucking roach.
Bro, I'm gonna act like I don't know how to walk. I'm like,
Bro, I couldn't imagine going to my baby's crib thinking I'm about to see my child and then seeing a grown ass man with my baby's clothes not being able to put on that.
hey yo. Speaking of which, bro, babies are stupid, bro. Imagine not being able to walk, bro.
Yo,
Dumbass.
Bro, imagine forgetting how to breathe.
Y'all are horrible.
Just, hey yo, dumbass, keep your balance.
Nigga, what?
Bro, I don't even know what you're laughing at this point.
Bro.
I think we need to end this shit right now before it gets even.
Yeah.
You guys time.
We don't.
Over here like a damn bobblehead and shit.
You look like a pop figure and shit.
A Funko Pop.
Fucking Funko Pop.
Built like Boss Baby and shit. Oh my god, Eli, we had to end it, bro.
End this shit right the fuck now. Y'all niggas have a great night. Or
Yes.
day or evening, because you never made it this far anyway.
And if you don't, we do not care.
Honestly, bro, we're not even that interested to keep your attention for this long. You should have left a while ago. We said hello.
Yeah.
If you ain't leave my horrible explanation of call me when you get lost, you definitely left when you heard they can say baby bitch. Wah!
That's baby staring at the ceiling. Anyways, we're gonna end it. You know, no more chaos. You're done with your suffering. And for that
Babies-
reason, we're
Babies be stupid as shit. Waking up with piss all over them and shit.